As part of my work in the numbers area, I am going to say this is the AP. I'm thinking it's the AP News. I'm looking at Yahoo, and it's showing me what's happening down. It says what's happening in Iraq, right? And then instead of showing me Iraq, it shows me RAQQA. Now we all know that QQ is 1717, which creates 88. We have AQQA, which creates 1881. And to start with, we have the R letter, which is the 18th letter. Now just remind yourself that the word Harry, okay, is 8, 1, 1, 8, 1, 8, 2, 5, or 9, and it is almost the same replication. Now Harry also is like the word magic, okay? I can't explain to you why, but it's like the magic hat. Because we have Q and Q inside of SYRIA, it creates 78, 78, 30, 30 creation, which is a passage, which is like saying J and T, which is the 1020, which means location. So 1020, 10, which is now 16, and 20, okay? And 20 is made up of 10 and 10. 10 and 10 to create 20, because in Roman numerals, they do not have anything for 20 other than X and X. So I will use this as separated. So now instead of going 20, okay, which I usually bring up to 26, okay, I'm not going to do it in this situation. I'm going to say 20 in this situation is 32 and 16 equals 48, and the word sun, the word Pluto. And if you take a good look at the map, and I do not have the map on me, take a look where Syria is on the map. Okay, now I'm going to show you where Syria is on this map. Okay, and Syria is right over here. If you take a look, we have Turkey, we have Iraq, we have Syria, we have Israel and Jordan, we have Saudi Arabia, Africa, okay, right over here. And if you take a real good look, this is a dog. This is a dog head. It looks like a big skirt, right? Like the skirts they wear. Here's the dog head. Well, Syria is right over here in the throat. The controlling of the throat over here is the thyroid gland, and just below it, okay, the upper part of the chest is Israel, and then Syria. So for me, I've always been looking at this, and the bottom part of it to look under the skirt of this area is Yemen and Oman, Man and Mem. Mem meaning the same, Yemem and Omam, okay? I always look at it as man and men, okay? Arabia, 1181291, almost the same as the RAAQ. So now this word RAAQ, I'm going to pause this for a second, and I'm going to show you that when we have 17 and 17, it will create 34, and that's for DC. This will be 9188. 88 is connecting skies, okay? And one of the things about 88 I will show you, okay, which nobody really understands, but on square paper, when you say 1 and 1, in this situation I'm using 1 and 1 as the A letter, as the one letter, upside down from each other. I take the I letter and put it in between here, and I'm now transferring whatever's in this pocket into whatever's in this pocket. This is the space between. I don't know what it means, okay? This is one way to look at AA. This might be your seventh gate. It could be this way because it'll continue a certain flow. Remember, when something's on this angle and the piping is only over here, and when the minute the water reaches this level, it stops leaking down into here, and it'll fill up to this level over here. So you see it only fills in 1/4 of 3/4, 1/4 of 3/4. Now this can be cock and garnished. Doesn't matter which way you want to look at it. I do know 100% that the numbers for RAQQA, okay, this tells me 88 is the sky. This tells me first A and last. First and last. Do you know what after in gematria, what's next to this? That's right. 1 shows up again. When 1 shows up again, it comes with 2B, and then it creates C3. It becomes 73. 73, 73, which equals 56 Nibiru, the passage, the cycle. 73, 73 comes up. It equals to 5 and 6. 73 and 73 is 146 says Zion, Israel. 73 and 73, 7 and 7 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5, 3 and 3 is 6, 5 and 6. DC becomes the cycle of F. This is now 178, 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 equals to 78. 7 and 8, 15, 7 and 8, 15, 47 times 33, 15, 51. Area Mars, the passage is in 9 because 9 passes 1 and 5. It's very simple. In the 9 area over here, the 1 position makes it only 8 left. The 1 position of 1 left out of 8 makes it the 9th position. And since it's in area number 5, something that passes of 1 through the 5 area over here, and it is 9 that passes in 5. 9 and 5, as we repeat all the time, 9 and 5 says EI, EIO. And born on the farm, Christ, born in a stable, being stable, or the science of a ball, lab science, balance is what the word is, because balance is lab backwards, and science, balance backwards, is science. Lab science inside of this area, in this whole, it's a tunnel. There's some kind of tunnel in this area. I don't know if it goes down to the bottom of the earth, through the earth, something to do in the sky, but it all has to do with coming from through Russia, through that channel in Russia, Iceland, and everywhere, somewhere under the ground, somewhere in the sky, and you say, how is this possible? Because the science we know today is this small, you can't even see it. The science that you see on TV and all these sci-fi programs, that's more real and as real as the science we have in our world today. And yesterday was funny that yesterday was the 17th day of the 7th month of, which is 878. And that's the passing day. That's a passage day. What day number of the year it is, I don't know, 198, somewhere near there. It's about the 198th day of the year. And again, it speaks the same, 1918, artificial intelligence, passing Las Vegas card, connecting Las Vegas 2 more months before the numbers start rolling in. And these numbers are going to be very important this year for that new. Remember, you cannot overflow the Earth's motherboard. We could not have created the internet we had today until we took it 1 step at a time. Building, grasping the people to want. If we don't grasp the main computers to want, no one's going to want. We need to want steps at a time because that's the way it was built. If you want to know, I will give you a little bit at a time. You can't give everything to the child. They'll either eat it all, mess it up, and then be sick. We are the main focus computer. We are the board to bring everything in. That's how it needs to be done according to if we were all children of God. So that's why it has to be done at this speed. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus, just following the motion. You cannot take the river from there and put it over there unless you flow it all the way from one end to the other. You can pick it up, but how much can you lift? Raphael 7286. Let the rivers flow. Thank you for watching this video.